Well, hey there, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Ink and Whimsy. I'm Laura Daniels, and I'm so glad you've decided to spend a bit of your day with me so that we can get crafty and just get to know each other better. Today, I'm going to be doing an 8.5 by 11 storybook page for my storybook album, and I'm going to be telling the story of when I went to visit my daughter in Chattanooga, and we went to the grocery store and bought all the goodies so that we could do some cookie baking. So I'm excited to share the story with you, and I'm excited to put this page together. So if you're excited to see how it all comes together, then go get your favorite cup of coffee, your glass of wine, your eggnog, whatever's going to make you happy, and snuggle in and let's have some fun. Alrighty, so the first thing, I use the Reindeer Memories kit from Stampin' Up, and it has all of these beautiful designer series papers, and this is the one with the reindeer. I fussy cut one out, but I also colored one, and later on in the video I'm going to give a coloring demonstration which I think you're going to love because I'm also showing you a coloring chart that you can take a snapshot of. So we're going to move these to the side. And I am not going to set that down with glue dots. We are just going to add this piece. Now the white is the 8.5 by 11. And then I just cut this 1/4 of an inch smaller on the top and the bottom so that I could get that little bit of white along the edges. Now if it's not perfect, y'all know me, I do not worry about that stuff. Now the first thing I did, I wanted the moon or something up in the sky. I had no moon, so I found this circle die, and this is an old die set from Stampin' Up. It's called Labels Aglow. And let me tell you, this is a lot of little circles, you see them, to make sure you get all those dots out of it, and I had them all over the place, but I'm still very happy with this. So this is my moon because we use our imagination when we are doing this stuff. Now the second stamp set I used, another oldie, Whimsical Trees, a cling stamp set from Stampin' Up, but it also has these dies in it, and look at this beautiful tree. So I thought, what if I cut it out of white, and I just used my imagination and pretended it was colored in snow. So there we go. So I'm thinking right there, because look at all the snow. Now, we're still going to use these beautiful pieces. Now this is one of the reindeer that I fussy cut out. If you're not a fussy cutter, let's see, the die cut will cut out this image on the DSP, but you can also stamp it and die cut it. And this is the one I'm going to show you how I colored it. So I'm thinking I want this deer about right up here, and I want another tree right here. Doesn't it look beautiful? And then this is the one that I colored. I'm going to show you how I did it. It'll go about right there. And then I have the story, and I've already, y'all know, I love taking the time to write the story. I could sit there for a half hour, and I just try to enjoy the process of writing the story as much as I do putting these pages together. And when I put them together, this is a tip I have for you. Once you get the page all put together, take a snapshot of it with your phone, and then brighten it if you need to, whatever, and then go sit in a chair and look at the phone. You'll be surprised what pops out at you as to what you may need to change. And it may be, gosh, I didn't need that red in there. It may be that it needs a little more red, or I should have put, you know, when I took the photo the last time, I matted this on this blue here. And this is Pool Party? I think so. I'd have to look, but I think that's what it is. All right, now this sticker I got from the sticker sheet, And look how it just brings out the two colors of the spread better together. And it's of my daughter and I. I always have so much fun when I go up and spend a weekend with her. She is such a gift to me. Now, and we love taking selfies. I remember the first time Lauren was showing me how to take a selfie. I didn't even know what it was, 10 years ago? So she said, Mom, and she showed me how to tilt my head and how to smile. We just crack it up. All right, now, I already got it ready for my flip flap because on camera, I can get these all turned around. So this is gonna go right here. I'm gonna have to move things just a little bit. But then I cut 2 more circles because I wanted to carry the circle over. And I want to put this about right here. And let me show you what I used for these circles. And this is the Stylish Shapes and Dies from Stampin' Up. So I used, I'm thinking this one right here. Hold on now. Yes. This circle right here was from the Labels Aglow. And then the medium-sized circle was this one right here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're going to bring in another tree. I think I want this one right here. And then the holly came from the Reindeer Fun. From the dies, and I want to show you the die here. You get several things of dies, but here's the reindeer that cuts out this right here, and then here is the holly. Now you also have the little berries you can cut out, but I didn't do those because I have an idea. So let's keep this out. What I was thinking of, because I want to bring out another shade of green, is I'm going to put one of these on top of the other. Let's do that right now. I need a small dimensional, and we're going to put this all together. So let's stick this on top right here. Now you'll notice this leaf is smaller and the other two are larger. So what I want to do is put, now here are the 2 larger ones. I want to put the smaller one up that side so it kind of balances out a little bit. Now what I was thinking of doing, these are the real red and right. Try to say that 5 times quickly. These are the Real Red and White adhesive backed peppermints. And I was thinking of adding one of these right there in the middle. So we're going to see how that looks. I'm going to grab the larger one. Oh yeah, yep. That's going right there. And it would help if I put it in the center. There we go. All right, so let's start laying some of this down. And then I'm going to tell you the story. And since this is going to complement this, I want to get my story down first. And I'll read you the journaling at the end if we have time. Because remember, I also want to do the coloring for you. And this is my first time doing the coloring the way I'm going to do it. So I hope that you enjoy this aspect of it. It won't be long, but it'll be just enough that if you're a little anxious or not sure how to color the deer, it'll show you very easily how to do it. All right, now for the trees, I'm going to use my Barely Art Glue. I'll just put a little bit. Remember, these will be in page protectors, so. All right, let's lay this one down. I think the best way to do it. And I like the idea of it going just a little bit onto this one. All right, now I think, because he's going to go underneath, I want to lay this little guy down. we're going to put him about right there. Okay, and then we have this tree. Go, and you never want things like exactly even across the top. You always want to vary things up a bit, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna vary. So we're gonna vary a bit. Alrighty, here we go. Let's lay this one down. Alright, I'm gonna move it down just a little bit. I think it needs to be under this guy because he's in front, right? We need to get our perspective straight. And now for the deer that I stamped and colored. Oh, look at this. That little center. Where's my Hoot-A-Gator? There we go. Let's get that out. At least I got it before I put him down. All right. Now we're going to lay him down. You know what? I think I should do him on oh, yes. We're doing him on dimensionals. What do you think? Yes. It's happening. No going back now. Let's see, let's grab another one right here. And I think we will put an itty bitty right where his tail is. And maybe a little further down. I mean, it's not like it's going in the mail or anything like that, so. All right, here go all of my little pieces on the floor. Here we go. I'm gonna put him down. It's coming together nicely. All right, this will go about right here. So I have the room. Oh my gosh. I love this. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna put this down. And I think I want this. I'm just going crazy with this dimensional stuff. It's like, what else can you go crazy with? I was talking to who was I talking to? It was either my husband or my daughter. And we were just talking about the worst times for something to happen. Or, you know, there's no good time for something to happen. And one of them is, in my opinion, is you're running out of tape in your tape runner. Or if you're running out of staples in your staple gun. True, true. All right, there we go. Is that straight? Of course it's not straight. Here I am. I'm trying. Now this is where I need this straight. So I can make this straight. Oh gosh, is that straight? It's hard to see without putting my head over the top. All right, I think we should get this done now. Okay, so this is the part that's going to peel off and it's going to fold under, right? So first we're going to put this in because this is my top picture and it's going to flip up like that. So I already have it ready so we don't make any big faux pas on camera. And this is my daughter Lauren. All right, now this is one thing I showed you previously. These are my bottom photos and I want them right here. So what I'm going to do is run my tape runner on the inside. Remember, this is what I'm taking the strip off of. I have nothing right here. So I'm going to do this. Okay. And I'm going to set this on the bottom. Let's see if we can do this so it's all, you know what, that's not quite even, is it? I need a pair of scissors. There we go. Let's fix this. I'm going to do it stepping off camera just for a second. All right, here we go. I think this will work better. I think if I hold it this way, get it centered, because you want to make sure. All right, it's done. It is done. Oh, I know how to do it. Look. I'm going to go right there because you want it to match up, right? This is so much easier. I am all about making your life easier. So look at that, right? Because remember, all I did was put the tape runner on that side. Now I have this to peel off, if I've done this correctly. Here we go. And now it's very easy just to set it down, right? Okay, so these are kind of sort of going to go here. I want this just below my deer, and it's only attached at the top. Make sure everything's straight. And there we go, and that's down. And you know what I forgot to do. Oh, there's always something. Okay, we're just gonna put that right there. All right, there we go. Oh, I love it. Okay, all right, now let's take our circle and put this down. And I still want these kind of here so I can decide. I want it a little bit right here. Okay, we gotta put our tree down. Then I'm gonna show you that coloring. That should be interesting. Okay. All right, let's lay this down. Let's go about right here. Let's go about right there. Let's go about right there. All right, let's put our circle. And the circle will go right here to make sure I'm okay. All right, we can do that. Now we're going to do our, I keep starting to call this holly. Well, it is holly. That's why I'm calling it holly. Oh my gosh, I kill myself sometimes. Okay, right there. Okay, and now let's put this down. Okay, and this goes right here. We gotta figure this out first. Whoa, Texas, hold on a second. Let's go. I think, oh my gosh, I think it looks wonderful. So let me read you the journaling, and then I'll show you how to do the coloring, which I think you'll enjoy. So this is what I wrote. It's always so much fun going to the local grocery store on Cookie Bake Day. Christmas music is playing all over the speakers as Lauren and I are walking up and down the aisle searching to find just the right spices, sprinkles, and candies. Did we get the eggs? Yep. Okay, now we need to find the chocolate kisses. I pushed the cart, reading the list aloud, while Lauren filled it to the brim. It was such a colorful mix of yummies. Ava and Josie felt the Christmas excitement as soon as we walked through the door with all our bags and began playing my favorite Alabama Christmas song, Thistle Hair, the Christmas Bear. They for sure thought they were meant to be a part of the baking fun. And then I listed the cookies that we baked. This is Lauren's kitty, Josie. She had to be right near us. And this is her dog, Ava, which I didn't have a place to put the photo. So it did not make the cut. But there you go. All right, so let me set this aside and let me show you what I have for you that I'm real excited. This is the color chart I wanted to show you. I'm going to tell you the colors I used, and I thought you would appreciate seeing the progression of the coloring, right? So here I used crumb cake, and I'm going to just color it quickly. It does not take long at all, and I just want to give you tips as I'm doing it. So you're going to take the dark crumb cake, and I use the tip point, not the brush, and there's always these different, and it's kind of funny doing it standing up, so it won't be perfect. They already give you the shade lines, right? So all you're doing is going to fill those in. I could look at my own drawing. That might make things a little easier for me. I love to color when I'm listening to my favorite podcast, and I guess when I am in my craft room, I don't want to do things as a chore. I want to do them because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, because when it becomes work, I will stop doing this, because there are too many other things in life that I want to make sure that I'm enjoying, to not do something that I'm not enjoying. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this was the dark crumb cake. Then you're going to take the light crumb cake, and here's where I'm using the brush tip, and I'm just going to go over the dark that I put down to blend it in, just a couple extra strokes when I get there. And you'll notice I'm not being particular. I mean, it's a reindeer and it's not solid all the way to begin with. There's variations in color in the around the deer, and I left a little bit around his eye, this, and then I do the rest of his leg. Okay, down to there, and I don't go all the way down. And then we do his tail, right? And go over the shading just a little bit more so it blends in. Okay, so there we go. We have our deer. And then we're going to take dark petal pink, and we are going to go just at the top side of his ear. Then you're going to take light petal pink and do the underside right there. And then there are two of the fun tips I wanted to share with you. All right, now this is your color lifter. It literally lifts the color. So you're going to take the tip, and where each of his hooves are, you're going to pull up to make sure that you're lifting the color down there. And then here, right under his tail, and then under his belly, because I forgot it. All right, there we go. And then, of course, we still have it around his face. And then you're going to take the white gel pen. You can get these on Amazon. And you have your little dot here. Let me make sure it's working. And all you're going to do is do tiny little dots along his back. Just like that. Now that didn't take long to do it all, did it? Let me hold it up close. First, let me show you this. Here's the progression of the drawing. I'm holding it still, so if you want to take a still shot. And I used crumb cake and petal pink, and then here is our little friend. I just think he's adorable. I love him. All right, my friends, let me show you the finished storybook page. Doesn't this just look adorable? And I only used two colors, really. You know, you have the accent of the brown and then the green here, but then you have the bottom, and then we have our coloring. All right, so here is my question. You know, I love hearing from you all in the comments. That's what really makes my day. So here's my question. Do you like to bake cookies? And for you, what is the funnest part of it if you do the cookie bake? Is it going to the store? Is it when you're gathering all the ingredients, rolling it out, listening to Christmas music, spending time? And who do you cookie bake with? Would you rather do it by yourself or with someone else? All right, my friends, until we meet again, God bless you. Have an incredible day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.